Hi guys, welcome to our daily encounter. As believers, we face battles every day. We have battles in connection to our circumstances, in connection to Satan, in connection to sin, in connection to the flesh, and even in connection to our own selfish desires. And so all the time we are engaged in some type of battle in any of these different ways. And it's important for us to know how to win these battles, because too often we do fail when it comes to these various battles, and we experience defeat. Well, Proverbs 21 and verse 31 helps us to know how it is that we can have the victory. There it says, "The horse is prepared for the day of battle, but victory belongs to the Lord." Here we know where the victory comes from. It might be that the horse is prepared for the day of battle. It might be that the horse is strong. It might have been involved in immense exercise to make itself strong and swift. It might even have on armor to protect itself. It might have all types of preparations that should allow it to be successful in the day of battle. But ultimately, the victory always belongs to the Lord. Our God is a God of victory. And so it's through God that victory can happen. No matter how much a person prepares or how much a person does not prepare, really victory belongs to the Lord. And this becomes crucial in the spiritual life. And this shows us that if we want to overcome our circumstances, if we want to overcome Satan and sin and the flesh and our own selfish desires, if we want the victory over those things, it's got to be through the Lord. The Lord is the one who can give us victory over these various battles. And so it makes it all the more important for us to stay connected to the Lord, to stay near to the Lord, to keep the Lord ever in the forefront of our minds, to always be walking with the awareness of God's presence with us. And the closer and closer we get to the Lord, the more and more we draw near to Him, the more and more victory becomes a part of our life, to where our lives become more characterized by victory than defeat. Oftentimes we want to be, or we don't draw close to the Lord, and we live a life very much away from the Lord, not thinking about the Lord, kind of just drifting through life without really being focused on the Spirit and on spiritual things. And then when we encounter these battles, we just try to will our way through them, or we try to come up with different ways to try to overcome these battles, when the real problem is that we've drifted too far from the Lord. And the first step, if we find ourselves experiencing defeat after defeat, is to turn our face, to turn our gaze back to the Lord, to return back to Him again, to commit to the spiritual disciplines of prayer and Bible reading and worship, and just really draw our hearts closer and closer to Him, and do whatever we can to just keep our minds fixed on Him. Because in Him we have protection, in Him we have strength, in Him we have the ability to overcome. But if we go away from Him, then we become vulnerable to the attacks of Satan, vulnerable to the temptations of sin, vulnerable to the desires of the flesh and the mind, and become victims of our circumstances. But with Him, we can have the victory. So let's be encouraged today to draw close to the Lord, to seek the victory that He can provide, and to trust in Him and place our faith in Him, because it is our faith that overcomes the world. So with that, guys, I do thank you for watching the video today. Hope you guys have a great day. Love you guys. God bless.